the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone said. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. The Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack. So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. Hey. Cardio.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together.
Okay.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door. Now that the door is open, you better...
This is KOTOR. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge!
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated. That door is locked. I don't have...
Well, that's not helpful.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
You really should just randomly yell before you attack.
Sure. I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle.
My health is fine. Can I take their stuff? 28 credits. I'll give you something cool. Like a grenade. Keep it. There we go. That's what we want to do. That's almost dead. Yay, grenades. Go to the metal box. Move, Trask. More grenades. Yay. And before we do that, I'm putting on armor. You know what I should probably say.
Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
So we're just gonna stand on
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
They're dead, they're not gonna use their stuff. But I can take it. Now. And a long sword. Save it again. And level up here.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Yeah. Need computer use. And security. Fighting. You go look for stuff. Alright, now I need to switch back to blaster pistol.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Go to the starboard section.
This is KOTOR on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. Careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
I don't see why he couldn't do any of that. Overload power conduit. A lot of cats just running around. Prototype vibro blade.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. I'm a soldier with the Republic. Like you, Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Use the escape pod. Don't really have much of a choice. Can't really go anywhere else. You know, with all this technology and stuff, you'd think they would be able to figure out a way to make it where you can steer the escape pods. So you don't crash. Okay.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember? You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Go grab some stuff out of here, because, you know, that's going to be very helpful. I know how to use it. Use the workbench now. Melee, prototype grabber blade. Put that in there. Yeah.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Rapotan nimkismattola. Tukninnan konkunda mulira rabes. Wana kumbes. Kingba mulira. Tonkingba nonkonek.
That's how we deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now, the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
Tiskadu sukikuba na mona na kaju. Akuyami juskuna chitanai. Inakuma. Jawara bota ayuat tahunga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga uba batu kochi. Tom non bon shang nungang.
Leveled up again. Let's see here. I need to get this security skill up. Alright, feats. Not really.
No problem. Got it.
And break into people's apartments and take their shit. I don't think there's anything here.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
I'm here to talk to you, lady. I'm here to take your shit. She'll give you a job. If you talk to her.
Kudu,
Nope.
Tony Rama na praka donko searcha. Chupapanki.
Tong haitwam chichi lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita tundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palam.
I know all about energy shields.
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking ku tong abong sha umninong.
See what you got?
Achuta. Wong.
I can sell you clothing for free, apparently. So yeah, short sword. 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 12. That's it. I'll say the poison grenade and the sonic grenade too. What can we buy? Probably nothing that I actually want. I don't know how many of those I have. Just figured I'd buy a couple.
No problem. Got it.
Ah, this is the one where she gives you a idea.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barge. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind... Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It's probably that's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can...
I don't know if you talk to sense. Now that we've killed some people in this city, we might as well go wander around it. I know it's over there. I don't want to go that canteen. Over here, to the other side of the upper city. Go look through those apartments. First, we're going to kill these two dudes.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy.
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you... No, help!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but...
Hold on a second. Looks like we got a...
Our last.
Thank you. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep... You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a... Giving me 100 credits?
You're giving him 100
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my...
If you do that, you get 100 credits back. Sometimes. Because this is where we get the Sith uniforms we need.
No problem. Got it.
I like how some of these people's names are just like man, woman, child. Child, man, woman. Apartment. And I can take stuff from.
Just move along. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? You're a little too curious for your own good.
I know all about Sith interrogation.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've we've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. The commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us...
Time to teach this.
Yeah, I think it's time to kill him first. Long sword. I got a lot of stuff on him. Said now I have my disguise so that I can get to the lower city.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. I've seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't. Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
No problem. Got it.
Margot.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the... I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. You'd give 200 credits to us?
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up...
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you.
All about gaining those light side points. Sith armor on. won't find out where it's the drum guy conversation.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city. Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us.
Put the combat suit back on. Save. Get ready to the party.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Wananay kachu.
Ichuta, yun padisa, impan chalora kun.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
There are more strangers. We're all strangers. I don't know why she's saying that. I can't wait till we get home. Everything, you gotta raise their bodies. And the apartments. I think it's the last apartment there's one. Throw my grenade. Boom. There. Get all the stuff that I can.
What? Sure.
Gotta save a lot on these games. It's this one. Okay. So, look at that. Take that. I'm gonna go to party inventory and read this. Lupa photo. Lupa photo. Lupa photo Ashram. Lupa. Yeah. Let's go with strength. Take that up. Trait injury. Repair needs to go up some. Okay. And now we save. Should have went ahead and changed to the iconic fiber armor. Now I can switch into combat suit. I don't know if he can do.
No problem. You got it.
Kipuna! Kibedwana ni bobo. Donk na. We ita na danai. Kipuna!
Why? Why did I talk to him?
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions. No, I don't have a problem with it, really. No, I was just joking. Though you do. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we. Some things just don't add up for me. True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust it. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our... Good. Like I said before.
Is this the one that has to check in at that fight? Nope. There's another set of apartments. With so many friends that we don't know are going to be our friends. Mission
Go away.
Kill these three guys.
Ciska nichu, kimba muli ratwanaji, kimba no kumixat abog, kakincha nawabagaon.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpa iya moka paata! Chiyoka kut.
One.
Oscar, ciska nichu, the hupa botenya go gigi piti.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupalia muka pata! Jiyoka kutumpa kupe. Two.
Ciyoka ku, kimba muli ratwanaji.
Hudu! Rananu prata do. Three.
Oh, there are two laser blasts. This guy unzip their stuff. I think I would just run around with our weapons drawn all the time.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami, Juski, Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Davis, Dubong, Cookie Punk.
Who you call a little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu Conchi. She's got a soki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Kiyokaku, Kimba Muli Ratwanaji, Kuyami, Juski, Chika Nai, Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska. She's got a soki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chupasa, Kimba Muli Ratwanaji, Kaba Volpa Murji Gumaya.
There are a lot of racist things in this game.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Love lucky. How you doing, bud?
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always...
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd...
When I met up with Zalbar, Seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. You going? Yeah, this dive's pretty cool. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibe. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik, although I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking... Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain.
Well, got the bounty removed.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gaddon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden back's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gaddon has more enemies than he used to. Well, we do need all the help we can get. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gaddon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want.
Just stare at her while I open the door. Right, Lucy? Boop.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gaddon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure...
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Vulcar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulcar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulcar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulcar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help out. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulcars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulcar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who...
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If... She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little... Your best bet is to look for her in the undercity. But you'll need some way past... A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city card, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up.